Oh, that smells good. All right, guys, Good Boy 32 here. Check it out. This is a isolated review of the 3x Magnifier from Sightmark. This is the XT-3, and this also comes with the LQD mount. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break it down here on the table so you guys can see it, and we'll go through the details. Things that I've been seeing on this right here is the cat's meow. Alright guys, here we go, man. This is the Sightmark XT-3 Tactical Magnifier. Now this thing's got a magnification level of 3 times. Objective lens diameter is 23, the eye relief is 3.5 inches. Now, I was finding that I had about 1.5 inches of space in there between the deviation where the lenses started to thin out, but it didn't do too bad. We got a field of view at 100 yards at 39.6 feet. The tube diameter is 30 millimeter. Dimensions is 4.1 inch by 2 inch by 2/1. Now here's the stickler. This thing weighs 12.7 ounces, and that's pretty heavy for any type of equipment, especially if you accompany that with the Wolverine. That thing is going to be pretty decent. And this thing retails pretty much on Amazon right now for $179. A couple other details. This right here, this is all rubber. Locking quick detach mount for the quick and easy removal, the flip to the side. And that's one of the things I did like about this versus the other one that they had. This just lays over to the side. It does not have that slide lock. It's pretty nice. It's got the rear objective. You can tune it up for your eye. And then you've got the tuning buttons right here. Let's go ahead and turn it around and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, guys, what we're talking about here are the external windage and elevation alignment knobs. Now, what this does is your reticle up here does not change. You've already got this sighted in, so this is going to remain the same and constant. When you pull this thing back and forth, on and off, unless this is perfectly aligned with the reticle, it will need some adjustments. So what these knobs do is it allows the internal lenses in here to align perfectly horizontally and vertically with the reticle up front. It's also set up so it aligns with the absolute co-witness with your reticle, front sight, and backup iron sight. So you pull this thing out of the way, and I equipped this thing right here, thanks to my good friend Moneybags, with the Knight's Armament backup irons. All right, so let's talk about the QD mount here real quickly. This is one of the most intuitive parts right here. It does come with this attachment locking tab right here, so you can pull it on and off. It does also have the adjustment knob, which is really nice because all you got to do is push this little knob right here in, and you can adjust this with your hands. Very simple, very easy. Flip it over and up. If you want to switch directions of it, you can turn this thing around and it can slip to the light. I just happen to like mine going to the right hand side. To remount it, all you got to do is put it in there just like so, shove it forward and bring it back on. Now, I like mine rear my optics to be right about here. The nice thing with this Knight's Armament backup iron sight, we have a nice clearance. Not so much with the Yankee Hill, but I did hear from another viewer is that his sits right on top of his backup iron sight, and as long as you're not hurting this or the backup iron sight, you should be just fine. Included in the box as we went over the first night, and the box opening was the lock detachment, quick QD attachment, flip to the side mount, the adjustment tools, and the manual. No batteries are needed. Trying to figure out how to way of showing you what this thing does by showing you through the objective there, and it's next to impossible to do that, but that's what it looks like right there. Flip it to the side, and that's what you're looking at. Of all the things that I've tested from Sightmark, this batch was probably the best. I mean, I've lived with this thing for the longest time. This is the M spec. Now this guy right here is a pretty cool little deal, and it's the one that's waterproof up to 40 feet and got the magnesium alloy, can do the 50 caliber thing. But in any case, of all the items, I like this. I'll tell you what, man, overall, the whole thing, just as cool as it can be. With that being said, if you got any questions, please don't hesitate leaving them down below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Again, if you got any questions, please leave them down below. I'll put the link to the Amazon where you can pick this thing up. And again, $178, $179 on Amazon, or you can also get them over there at that other company, Optics Planet. But a great combination. You can use it with this thing, the other red dots, Sightmark, Aimpoint, and the EOTech. But that's it, guys. Good Boy 32. Support the red, white, and blue. God bless America. God bless those men and women in uniform 24/7 for our freedom. Freedom's not free. It's a pretty cool looking little thing too, man. Works great. If you want to do it like that, boom, centered up every time. Very nice. Go to Boy 32. Out.